The next video is I Couldn't Say It by Sung Hoon. Who the heck? I don't know who this is.
네 생각에 온종일 설레던 그날들이 이제는 안녕 넌 내게 꿈이었었어 더 잘돼서 전보다 멋진 사람 되면 너에게
This song is giving me vintage vibes. I'm kind of digging it, to be honest. I like it a lot. Actually, this is the second time in the past 2 weeks that I've heard a song that just feels really like from another time.
고백하고 싶었어 그러기 위해 많이 노력했는데 많은 걸 잃었는데 이 모든 것들이 아무 소용없는 변명일 뿐
They don't even show this guy's face.
다가가면 멀어질까봐 먼저 다가서지 못했던 용
So do you think he's remembering a spouse of his? Or do you think it's more like she's ending up with someone else?
기 없던 날 대신할 이 노래에 전부를 걸었었어 그 입맞춤과 함께 넌 세상 누구보다 행복해 보여
I can gather from the way his face looks when he's playing the piano that he's reading the notes. So maybe this guy, some people, they just glance at it to kind of remember where they are, I guess. But I feel like he's intently reading the notes to play the piano. But at the same time, he's singing, so how would that work, right? Maybe it's just the way he's acting for the cameras.
내 맘, 넌 알지 못한 채 너의 그 사랑 나보다 가진 건 또 별로 없지만 나에게 없는 게 많은 것 같아 널 사랑한 마음은 그보다 내가 먼저지만
What's going on here? It never shows the groom. And this is him just standing on a cliff by himself or something. Or maybe that girl's marrying someone else. Or maybe he's remembering. But then it would show him if he was younger. But maybe not, because maybe they don't have the effects to make him look younger.
결국엔 고백하지 못했어
The music video is called I Couldn't Say It. So maybe he's just saying he couldn't admit his feelings. That's harsh. That's harsh.
맑은 얼굴로 축하해달라며 노래 불러달라던 너
Basically, if you're a man. And no offense to anyone out there who's kind of has issues with their nerves, but it's probably the worst when it comes to relationships. It's probably the worst condition to have is that you have trouble introducing yourself and then also expressing your intents or your feelings. A lot of people, they overcomplicate things and they're like, hey, let's try this pickup line and stuff like that. You don't need any of that, honestly. You just walk up to them, you ask them, hey, you seeing anybody? And if they say yes, then you just walk away and you just move on. That's all it is. You have to express your intent and then you have to let your interest be known. Are you interested in this person? Oh yeah? And is she interested in you? Those are the only two things you need to know, and then you could go out after that. That's all. Everything else is kind of just games, and I think that the more games you play, the harder it is for them to look at you in a serious way. That's just my opinion. I just think that if you're gonna like play games like, hey, did you see this thing on TV last night? You like if you're taking the long way about it, it's sort of a sign of the cowardice. And really, when it comes to feelings, you can't be a coward. I think so. It's and I know it's not easy, but you just got to get over it at some point. You make your intentions known, and they let you know if they're interested, and if they're not, and sometimes they're tricky too. You just make it known, and you walk away, and you don't. And if they reject you outright, you don't necessarily take it as a loss. You just take it as a, hey, in that moment you're not interested. But you know what? I've had it. It's been the case, and I'll tell you right now where, I might go up and I'll make my intentions known, and then like it'll take about a week or two, but that person will think about it, and then they're like, I never really considered it, or in the moment they probably just weren't brave enough. Like some people they have a flight mechanism, and in the I'm speaking way too much on this, but I'm just saying that, hey, some people in the moment they don't have any response other than no, and they have to build up the courage intellectually before they can actually say yes. So just take it, just be okay with it, just be straight up. Anyways,
거절하지 못한 채 이렇게 다가가면 멀어질까봐 먼저 다가서지 못한 나.
he's the piano player. The piano player at the wedding has a thing for the bride, and he's regretting that he didn't say anything. That's crazy. You're gonna break up people at their wedding?
어색한 웃음 지으며 아껴뒀던 이 노래 불러 나의 눈은 너만 보였고 너의 눈은 그를 향했지 이런 내가 더 초라해 보였나. 넌 언젠가 내게 말했지 우린 어떤 사이냐고 뭐 때문에 아무 말 못했어.
Hey, they showed his face.
그것이 내 마지막 기다림인 줄 몰랐어.
Hey, if you're live, if you're on a concert or you're live watching someone play, don't stare at your phone in front of your face watching that guy do stuff. Move it off to the side. If you want to record it and remember it, just move it off to the side. Watch the live performance because you're there. You'll never get that chance again. You record it and just check every now and then to see if you're recording. Hold your hand in the same place, and maybe do it portrait, not portrait but horizontal, in landscape style, so you don't have to aim it too much. A lot of people, for some reason, they record portrait and it's like, hey, I gotta watch a vertical video on my ultra wide monitor now. No, just do it horizontally and then just watch the performance while you're there. You don't have to watch it through your phone. You're there, you paid for it, or you're lucky enough to get it for free.
바란 건 그저 내 진심인데 하얗게 빛나는 네 얼굴 세상 누구보다 예쁜 걸 이제는 하지 못할 말 누구보다 사랑한다고 하루속이 매여와 수백 번 연습한 이 노래는 잘 되지 않아 잘하고 싶은데
What the heck is this girl doing? She played games with this guy, didn't she? I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. I can't speak the language. I could have just misinterpreted the whole thing. But yeah, honestly, guys, I already made like probably spent minutes talking in the middle of this video, but no games. Just be straightforward. Accept the consequences, and there are gonna be like good and bad results. You just deal with it. Let it roll off. Yeah, no one is special. Yeah, everyone is just you just try, and then you fail, and you continue, and you try again. It doesn't matter. And just remember, one success eliminates all failures. That's all it takes. But I guess that's pretty much it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like it or I talk too much, give it a thumbs down and let me know. And finally, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video.